What is good, people? What's good? Thank you guys for joining live beat reviews. It's been a week, man. It's definitely been a week. Yeah. Welcome to the live beat review. It's your boy X.E.L. Yeah, so today is Thursday night. We usually do beat reviews on here. If you're new to this channel, or you're just tuning in for your first time, or if you want to be a part of the live beat review, the link is below in the description to join the Discord. And once you're in the Discord, you can just put your song or your beat inside of the live beat review, and then we can listen to your beat tonight. But yeah, so a couple of rules in here. Usually I'll only play one beat unless you actually are providing a super chat. I usually don't play past 2 minutes unless you're actually providing a super chat for that as well. But yeah, that's pretty much the rules here. And we'll get started right away. Let me know how you guys' weekend was. Let me see who's actually in the chat, and kind of go from there. All right. Geo in it, $2 donation. No problem, man. He says he's going to watch tomorrow. Feels too tired. It's wait until the morning, but really wanted to hear your opinion on the track. All right, no problem, man. We got you. Nathan Fisher is in the building. What's good, man? Thank you for stopping by, man. Thank you. Missed you guys too, man. Charismatic in the building. What's good, man? Thank you for joining as well, man. And I just read your direct message. I've been out of it this whole week. I'm trying to start a new channel for reactions, and reactions suck. They always want to copyright stuff, and then they always want to have these weird people come in with their weird comments. It's very interesting. Mr. Robinson, the producer, in the building. What's good? Thank you for joining. Stephen Parker, what's up, man? Whole track tonight, moment in silence. We shall see, Stephen Parker. We shall see. Hootie Max in the building. What's good, man? That's what's up. Caesar, what's up? Thank you for joining as well, man. Yeah, I've been trying to do these reactions, man. This whole Drake and Kendrick and Cole, and I see how all this is playing out, and I think they're fooling the masses, man. I'm just going to be honest with you guys. So let's think about all that has transpired so far, right? So you got Future and Metro Boomin, and I believe they are under Universal, right? You have Kendrick, he's under Universal. You have Drake, he's under Universal. You have J. Cole, who is also under Universal because I think he's with Interscope now, and that still kind of falls under that umbrella of Universal. So all of these are Universal artists, right? And now they decide to have this quote unquote beef or challenge going on. And I think the winner in all this is going to be J. Cole. I can give you my theory, right? So you have Kendrick, who is a person that likes to he likes to stay behind the scene. He doesn't really like to be out like that. He likes to have his personal life as his personal life. Then you have Drake, who is all over the place. He's everywhere and nowhere at the same time. And then you have Cole, who's like the in-betweener of both of them. The reason I say Cole is probably going to turn out to be the winner in all this is because of how his setup is. So right now, he put up a whole album that was called Might Delete Later. Right? So let's think about that. Right? We're going to pause right there. Might delete later. So Kendrick comes out with this verse and he just says there's no big three, it's just big me. I don't understand why everybody was up in a roar about that. They act like that was the hardest line ever said or something. It is what it is. And once again, I am a J. Cole fan. I picked Kendrick over Drake if it came down to it. But let me go into it a little further. So J. Cole comes out with Might Delete Later. And what does he do? He actually deletes a song later on after he releases it, right? His next project is called The Fall Off, because everybody thinks now that he's fallen off because he's apologized to Kendrick Lamar. But his whole project is called The Fall. It's like all of it is a setup, yo. If you really think about it, I think that is like whoever marketing for it, I think that's amazing, yo. Then you have like, this whole Drake and Kendrick throwing love taps at each other. Everybody's throwing love taps. If you've noticed, just really think about it and listen to what they're saying. There is nothing being thrown that's really hard. You know what I'm saying? Like there's nothing that's like damaging to any of these guys, right? So Drake comes out with his whole diss song. You got a size 7 shoe on, whatever the case may be, right? And then you have Kendrick, who is hiding, I guess you could say. I don't know what he was doing. And then Drake released another song. So everything Drake said in that second song is what Kendrick did. If you go back and really listen to it. So he said, you're going to try to talk about the little pedophilia thing or whatever. And he used Pac's voice for it, which people really, really hated. People really, really hated that. But it was just like more ammunition to give to Kendrick. But if you listen to Euphoria, right? Everything he said in there has been said before. If you really go back, he stole stuff from Pusha T, he stole stuff from Ross. Anybody who's ever like dissed Drake, he took pieces of their stuff and added it into the song. He has some very, very dope bars in there. Don't get me wrong. But his delivery and the beats were whack, at least to me. I didn't like his delivery. I think he could have came a lot harder. And then people online would dispute or say like it's all about lyrics, which it can't be all about lyrics, because if you think about it, if you feel that Nas beat Jay-Z, we're going to take it back to that phrase, that thought pattern, right? So let's say that Jermaine Dupri was spitting Nas lyrics and he did not have the Ether beat. He had Super Ugly. And Jay-Z has the Ether beat and said exactly what he said. Who do you think would win? So to say that, delivery and the beat doesn't matter, that makes no sense to me personally. I don't get it. If you're in a battle, come with the best beat, come with a hard beat, go at the dude if you're going to go at the dude. If you're going to be this soft thing, do this soft thing that he did, that's all on you. Telling people, oh, he's not a dad. Whoop-de-doo. How many people are out there that don't have their dads? Then he's like, he's not black, but he is black. So it's like, what are you really saying here? I didn't understand it. And people were thinking it's the greatest thing since sliced bread. But anyway, I'm sorry, guys. Let's get into the live beat reviews. I'm just rambling on here. Shout out Stephen Parker. Thank you, Stephen. Got you. All right. Dice is in the building. What's good, man? Thank you for joining, yo. I got you, Steven. See, all right. So now that you brought that up, I did do a review on the Chris Brown and Quavo one on my X.E.L Reacts channels. Now, there's no debating. See, do you understand like the difference between Kendrick and like Drake? There's no debating. Chris Brown killed Quavo. Even if he came back with that whack response, there was no coming back from that. The only thing he could do after that was fight Chris Brown. But this is what I'm talking about. Chris Brown did no games, no playing, straight up buried him from the beginning, from the jump. Hard beat, hard lyrics, and he actually delivered it correctly. See what I'm saying? Like when you listen to Kendrick thing, he's slow in the beginning, then he kind of picks it up and it's like, oh yeah. And then he's like going on these rants about like, I don't like you. And like I said, I rather Kendrick over Drake, but that song is not it. It's just not. It's just not it, yo. I agree. The rap beats are getting kind of corny, yo. It's very interesting how they do that. Yeah. He says a lot of things in there, but they were taken from other people. If you listen to all the stuff he said and combine it together, there's only probably like a couple bars that he said that was really like the whole Parkinson thing. That was dope. I thought that was a dope line. The whole thing when he's talking about, you know, you don't know nothing about that, about, you know, raising your kid or whatever. I'm like, come on, dude. You don't know what Drake is doing with his kid. His situation is totally different from yours. You are actually with your baby mama and he is not. She's a stripper or whatever she is, right? So that's totally different avenues, totally different lanes. But I didn't hear a dagger. I didn't hear a bomb. I didn't even see like a right hook. It was like just straight up light jabs. I was like, all right, come on, man. I need to stop it. Richie Rich, Mac and Dre. Yeah, Chris Brown, this was dope, man. He completely destroyed it. You can there's someone an R&B beat. Yeah, you can. Kendrick being real quiet. He's loud now. Everybody's saying that he destroyed Drake. I don't see it. And like I said, I'm more of a Kendrick fan than a Drake fan. I'm a J. Cole fan over both of them. So it's like, yeah, man. Yeah, Chris Brown, he's been rapping for a while, yo. And it's hard to like rebuttal Chris Brown because he's not a rapper. Like, how does a rapper really rebuttal Chris Brown? He's a singer. It's kind of hard to come back at him. Yes, when Drake destroyed me. Trigger fingers turn to Twitter fingers. You just got body by singing. Come on, man. You have memorable lines from Drake. I don't have a memorable line from Kendrick, except for I think the Parkinson thing was really dope to me. I thought, all right, that's a cool line. But, you know, how many others was in there? I don't think it's enough. Yeah, Quavo's done. Did he just say E40? I'm the same. I like Cole more. Yeah, and he was. Those were light bars J. Cole was spitting. He didn't even like really go at Kendrick. He said, you know, like battling him, we were like swatting the fly. I was like, okay, Cole, I see you. But yeah, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, he was just saying stuff. Like he was taking stuff from Ross, what Ross said, you know, the whole he's a white boy kind of thing. You can't say the N-word no more. And I'm just like, come on, man, go sit down somewhere, yo. I don't understand how people thought that was like clever or dope. Yes, we do. We do. But let's get into some beats. All right, Anime, you're up first. Let's go. All right, let's give it up for Hannibal coming through with the EDM track. I like the sound selection. I think you need to either layer that kick or tune it a little bit more to make it hit harder. Cause like that's the whole EDM like genre is the boom, boom. So like when they're in the club, they like to feel that kick in their chest. The kick has to stand out a lot more in the track itself. Other than that, I like the elements. I like the breakdowns. Really, really cool track, man. Let's give it one more time for Hannibal. All right, and I'm skipping all ahead and stuff. So let's get people situated here. Let's go xelohh and let's then we'll do you next, Mr. Parker. But let's get xelohh because he wanted to get a review on his. Let's go. Alright, let's give it up for Geo in it, man. Coming through with the drillies. Very, very nice. Well put together. I really like your slides, your 808 slides. It sound like it just fit perfectly with the rest of the sounds. I actually really like that opera singer that you kind of put in there. I'd probably just give it just a little more reverb on the actual opera singer, just to kind of make her fill out a little bit more inside the track. Other than that, slam dunk with this one, man. Let's give it up for Geo in it. You talking about like the Kendrick and them stuff? Yeah, so like all this started because Kendrick decided to do that control verse. That's where pretty much everything started, because Kendrick, Drake, and Cole were real cool at first. And when he came out with that control verse and he like kind of dissed everybody, that's when the tension started happening. And Drake confronted him, from what I was told. I don't know if it's true or not. He confronted him and asked him about, what's up with this? He's like, oh no, this is just friendly, hip hop stuff. And they were like, all right, cool. But there was like little subliminal shots ever since then, back and forth. Yeah, I don't, it's kind of hard for me to go to SoundCloud and listen to people. He's dating a white girl. I thought he was, well, I guess I don't know. I have no idea what his wife or girlfriend looks like. Yeah, really nice air candy, yo, for sure. That was Hanabi's, I believe you were talking about. Yeah. It's more the kick. It's not necessarily the bass, but the actual kick itself. Like, I don't know if you may be able to layer it with a sharper kick underneath it, just so that it can punch a lot harder. Cause that's like what that genre is like all about, is like the kick. So you want to make sure your kick is definitely fat and also like piercing through. And like I said, you got to feel it in your chest. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, all you guys, man, have come a long way. I'm like so far behind. I'm sorry, guys. You mean 808? Yes. Everything else sounded good. Yeah. Low Cuts in the building. What's good, Low Cuts? Thank you for joining, man. Frequency Fusion. What's good, man? Thank you for joining as well, man. Yes. 10 years ago stuff. That's exactly what it is. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I was going ahead just because they did like a super chat, so I wanted to make sure I got them taken care of. So I'm gonna do Stephen Parker actually next, and then I'll go back to the top. All right. All right. I see you. I see you, Stephen Parker. All right. Moment of silence, eh? Really, really good work, man. I like the elements. I like the feel. I like the bounce. Sound selection was definitely on point for the track. And I think the mix is really, really good, man. Like for this kind of genre and the direction of it, I think everything fits perfectly in there, yo. I could see this in movie or like TV show, like right before, they about to do something in the bed, and they getting ready to, do their thing. I could hear this in the background. I could hear all that in the background. Really, really dope work. Let's give it one more time for Stephen Parker. All right. Bow, what's good, man? Thank you for joining. Is that a globe? I don't have no idea what that is. Yes, very nice. Definitely groovy. Chill. Yep. At the grocery store. Yeah, definitely nice. Yeah, see? Man, reference tracks, man, I'm trying to tell y'all, man. All right. I see you, Stephen Paul. All right. Reference track. Okay. All right. So next up we have Landry. Let's see what he did.
That was legit. Yeah.
That bass is ridiculous. Landry, you're gonna have to let me know if you played that bass or not.
Pretty good.
All right, Landry, I see you, man. Straight vibes all day with this one, yo. Great sound selection. Drums was punching through the track. Everything just fit together like very nicely. Really good mix on there as well. Man, I mean, there's nothing much to say. It's good job. Let's give it one more time for Landry. Yeah, people are feeling it in the chat as well. Yeah, man, a lot of talent in here, man. Mariah Carey on this one. I could see that. Especially on the little high pitched things he ended. Yeah, dope. He said he's taking notes. Yes, sir. No problem, man. Yeah, definitely fire, yo. All right, so next up we have KSB. He says he has a different move for this one. The previous one, no effects. How's it sound? Let's go. Let's give it up for KSB. Definitely something different. I like the elements. I like your sound selection. Very, very nice. Only thing I have an issue with is the kick. I don't like the kick. It just doesn't fit the whole like track. I don't know if it's the kick pattern itself or the kick itself. Like it's a real was it a boomy kick, I would say, because it's not just like a straight punch. It's like a boom, boom. Like it has like a mass around it. I don't know. I would probably, I'm just me. I would say I change out the kick and the kick pattern itself. And this is like, it's out of there. Really, really good work though. Let's give it one more time for KSB. Yeah, people agree. It's dope. Got firecrackers and stars. Priscilla Williams, thank you for joining. Yeah. Good work, man. All right. So we did Geo in it. I think Hootie Mac, you said you have another one below that you wanted to do. Did you put it in there already? Or are we going to play that one? X-Strip. I guess that's how you say your name. Sorry if I'm butchering it. I will butcher it just to let you know. Appreciate you for joining. All right, so I'm going to skip over this one and I'll wait for you to put the other one in. All right, so next up we have Charismatic. Let's go. What? Hey.
That was legitness. Yeah, it was. Huh?
Good Lord, Charismatic. What was that? What was that? Ladies and gentlemen, what was that?
Hey, that's pretty good.
Yeah. Okay. I see you, Charismatic. That can go like so many places, man. Like I see it. It's just, It could be sports. It could be a commercial. It could be background inside of the those reality shows. Because I've had a couple of tracks kind of like this that bounce and has been placed. So really, really dope work, man. Let's give it up one more time for Charismatic, yo. All right, that's what's up, Rudy Matt. All right. Yeah, definitely hard. In my inner Timberland. All right. Yeah, definitely hear it on all those platforms. Okay, well, is this SKXRD Scared? All right, let's hear what he did on this one.
Hey, thinking about this pill I took, pillow talking, shorty Brinson, Dylan Brooks. Can't believe this nigga talking down. My bank account is Magnolia Millie rocking. Hey, widows in my comments talking about some Millie Bobby. Look, bring them jokes up to the game, we get to really flopping. I send a finger to your mama in some FedEx boxes. Open up that shit, it's jaw dropping, really shocking. Hey, I ain't pretty floppo, bitch, this shit get really rocky. Damn, what? Dirty how I did them in a way. Say, she ain't in Hollywood, this ain't LA. No way, she a pretty little lie like she shake. But that's bait, long as she don't lie to me, then it's okay. It's just another late night with my bitch. Hey. Just another late night with my bitch. And I hate to even call her as my bitch. Cause I love that hoe, don't even make no sense. Just another late night with my dog. Just another late night with my bitch. And we riding around trying to make sense. But whatever comes first comes next.
It's the bottom practically now from the six. I don't get lucky, ignorant from the bricks. Thinking about this star club, really walking. bitches knowing you'll never take no call.
All right, let's give it up for Skurd. I hope that's how you say your name. I'm probably butchering it, but you know, it's neither here nor there. Appreciate you for stopping by and actually dropping this in there. I like the track. The mix itself, I'm not sure what your, you know, the angle you're going for. Is it just like for like your YouTube channel, or if you're doing it for SoundCloud to kind of get some plays? The vocals are a little bit too far down inside the mix, and your 808 is distorting. So that's why everything feels like it's being pushed back by the 808. So you may either want to turn down the 808 or cut off a little bit of the frequency so it's not actually distorting. I don't know if you have like a saturator on there that's kind of giving it that extra oomph, but it may be just a little bit too much on there. If you take that off of there and then kind of like raise up the vocals a little bit, nice, very, very, very good mix. But yeah, let's give it up one more time for Skirt. That's supposed to be a bot. Yeah. Yeah. Nice track. All right. Everybody commenting on each other. That's what we like to hear, like to see. All right. So next up, Mr. Robertson, the producer. Let's go. All right, let's give it up for Mr. Robinson, the producer. This is a very interesting track. I like a lot of the things that you did in the track itself. The mix needs to come together. It's kind of hard. It's like, it sounds like it's like a rock kind of track, and you kind of trying to bring back like that nostalgia kind of sound to it. But like they had a certain mix to it. I don't know if you're using like a tape machine. There we go, a tape machine, to kind of give it that that feel that I think you're going for on here. I'm not 100% sure of the direction, but you need like something that gives it that older like feel of saturation, and just be careful with those drums. They sound like they're like different kits. Like usually when you're doing like rock stuff, you want to make sure that you have like the same kit. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but usually they'll have like a certain kit that they'll use for the track that all of them kind of like blend together well. And that sounds like, this one sounds like it's a couple of different kits that we're using here. That's just what I'm hearing. I don't know if it is that way or not, but I like it. It just needs that glue to make it all come together and get that nostalgic feel completely captured. But let's give it one more time for Mr. Robinson. Yeah, groovy rock. Yeah, yeah, definitely a rock feel to it. All right, next up, Nathan Fisher. Let's go. All right, let's give it up for Nathan Fisher, man. I think you said you were using Cakewalk. All right, that's what's up. All right, I like your the drums in there. It sounds like you were kind of like just throwing samples in there at random, and is some of them are like not in the same exact key, so it kind of throws everything off. Even when you put it in there with the drum sample in there, and then the pauses, that kind of like just completely throws off the mood and the feel of the track. It is something that you have to get used to. Like the only way to get better at it is to keep practicing and keep doing it. But I like the drums. I don't know if that was the loops that you were using in there, and you're just kind of just throwing them all together. But I like the drums. Be careful with the panning. You don't want to completely pan anything completely to the left or completely to the right. And the reason that is if you really think about it, your ears are here, right? So you can't really hear from behind your ears. So like when people say, hard pan to right and left, it just, your body doesn't really function that way. So just be careful with it when you're panning. But yeah, keep working, man. Keep working, keep at it. And if you can try to find samples that are in the same exact key. That will help out a whole lot when you're trying to structure a track itself. But yeah, let's give it one more time for Nathan Fisher. All right. All right, that's what's up. Yeah, it sounds like it was kind of samples that were thrown in there, but yeah, just keep working at it, man. Oh. That's what's up. Frequency Fusion, what's good, man? All right. It's possible, man. It's all good though. I'm still gonna critique it however I hear it. All right, MIG, what's good, man? I haven't seen MIG in here in a minute. Let's hear what he did. Ah.
Nice. Okay. In my cheek. Very nice. Very nice track, man. I like the elements in there. Bouncy. Nice vibe. Straight from the get-go. We knew it was going to be serious.
My only critique would probably be just to raise up the drums, or if you have like some kind of clipper that you can put on there to like for your drums, just make like a bus for it. I don't know if you're still using Cakewalk or not, but you can make a bus, like a drum bus, and just kind of just put all your drums under that bus and then put it under like a clipper, and that'll give it a little bit more hit to cut through the mix better, and it'll make it a lot louder without actually raising up the volume of the whole overall track. So yeah, I would just say get a clipper, put on your drums, and this one is out of there. Out the park, buddy. Let's give it up one more time for MIG. Yeah, fire out the top for real. All right, Huda Mac, I got you. Yeah. Boxing MMA promo. See, I didn't even hear that. So you said that. Now I can hear that in there. All right. I wish I finished track for challenge for a month. Start a track with the movie sync in mind. Okay. How a friend wants to write a movie track, any directions, no processing effects yet. All right. Let's hear what you did, Vice. Let's go. Mm-hmm. All right, Vice. I see you, man. I like the strings. The strings sound really good. I don't think they should be panned as much. Just like I was saying earlier, like you don't want to have completely like one side pan. I mean, unless you're doing like some specific like guitars, usually guitars kind of have that hard pan left and right kind of thing. For strings, usually if you're in an orchestral setting, you'll have like it'll be round, kind of thing. But usually it's not just like completely in one ear. So just be careful of those panning that you guys are doing. Just, kind of partially pan. So that way you'll still feel it and it'll be a full thing. So the listener won't be feeling like they're out of place. Like they'll be looking around, especially if, they're in, if you're saying it's like for a movie or something. Could you imagine this being in a movie theater and you're just hearing just from this one side? I was like, all right, that's kind of creepy. You just hear one side of the track itself. But yeah, other than that, I think everything else is coming together good, man. I don't see any issues. When you say you're right into the movie, is it like he's making a movie and you're doing like the background music for it, or are you just making the music and he's gonna like rhyme or spit on top of the track itself?
that part is not necessarily clear. So yeah, let me know. All right. I have a link below in the description of this video, and it'll bring you straight to the Discord. Once you're in the Discord, you can go to the live beat reviews and drop a beat or a song in there, and we'll kind of just go over and listen to it. Bollywood type thing? Okay. All right. The second version you sent was more updated instrumental. I did that for the pop fusion rock. Pop fusion rock corporate music. All right. So a pop fusion rock corporate. That's a lot of things in one. Because pop and rock are kind of hard to do by themselves. Then you're incorporating a corporate sound as well, corporate music, which means you like going for like that commercial kind of feel. Those are really hard to pull off. I'm just gonna be honest with you, just because of all the elements in there. Like when you're doing pop, the drums don't have to be as hard as it would if you're doing like a hip hop track or something. Rock drums are a lot different than if you're using it for corporate. Like corporate music is more laid back, so the drums are not as aggressive. Usually rock drums are kind of aggressive. Pop drums are actually getting there now as well. They're more aggressive than they used to be. That's because they're more pop stuff is more hip hop-ish. So it's a little different. Mix a little trap. Yeah, you got to, man. Yeah, when you gotta blend them all together. Well, we played that one earlier. All right, we may come back to it, but let's go and see. All right, we got Saya. Put your hands where my eyes can see. Work in progress. Let's go. Line 7. Goodness gracious.
With no delays of what you saying, yo. Silly with my 9 milli with the dilly, yo. When I be on the mic, yes, I do my duty, yo. While up in the club like we while in the studio. You don't wanna violate, nigga, really and truly, yo. My main thug, nigga named Julio, he moody, yo. Type of nigga that'll slap you with the tulio. Bitch, nigga scared to death, act studio. Fuck that, looking shorty, she a little cutie, yo. The way she shake it make you wanna get all in the booty, yo. Top mistress is the banging bitches and videos. Smiling with my freak like we up in the freak shows. Hit you with the shit, make you feel it all in your toes. Hot shit, got all you niggas in wet clothes. Style on my metaphors when I formulate my flows. If you don't know, you fucking with lyrical player pros like that. You really wanna party with me? Let me see just what you got for me. Put on your hands where my eyes can see. Straight buck wildin' in the place to be. If you really wanna party with me, let me see just what you got for me. Put on your hands where my eyes can see. Straight buck wildin' in the place to be. If you really wanna party with me,
In God we trust.
yo, it's a must that you heard of us.
Till you murder us.
A lot of niggas is wondering and they curious. I be and my niggas do it, it's so mysterious. Curious, all of my niggas is serious. Shook niggas be walking around fearing us. Front nigga like you don't wanna be hearing us. Gotta listen to how radio be playing us. 30 times a day, she done make you delirious. Damaging everything all up in your areas. Yo, it's funny how all the chickens be always serving us. So up in between their ass where they wanna carry us. Bitch, you good, then I hit them off with the alias. Various chickens, they wanna marry us. Yo, it's flip mode, my nigga, you know we bout to bust. 7-figure money, the label preparing us. Fight the dust instead of you making the fuss. Niggas know better cause there ain't no comparing us. Mad at us, niggas is never be fabulous. If my people off with the flow, that be marvelous. Oh shit, my whole clique victorious. Taking the pictures, niggas is straight up warrior.
Alright, let's give it up for Sile. What are you doing? What is he doing to us, ladies and gents? Put your hands where my eyes can see. Hey. Vice was good, man. You like just missed your track, like not even that long ago. Oh man. Yeah, man. The link is below, man. The link is below in the description of this video. It should take you straight to the Discord. You can drop in the live beat review section and yeah, listen and hear what you're doing. Yes, I come in with the fire. Yes, sir. Yep. Yeah, back in the 90s, man. It was a different era, man. Like even like the, you know, so-called beef that they have now, it wouldn't go down like it is right now. This is like soft. Yeah, very nice track, yo. Yeah, very nice. Okay, that's all right. That's what's up. All right, so we got Dice, aka Panda. Let's go, man. Oh Lord. Let's give it up for Dice, aka Panda. Very interesting track. I like it. There is like one sound, synth, or pad that you have in there that is completely dominating every single frequency in the track. It sounds like you have some really dope little elements and little trinkets in there, but it's all being taken out by that one sound, and it's like it's covering way too many frequencies. Usually when you have a sound like that, you have it either kind of in the mid of the background because it's such a big layer. It takes over all the frequencies of the track, so you have like your other little elements being completely drowned out by it. So usually that's why you would turn that sound down and kind of have like the little that little peaking things. You probably have those a little bit higher in the mix just so you can hear them. But I like the bounce of it. The vibe of it is dope. I'll just be careful just with that, the frequencies. You want to make sure that everything can be heard. So let's give it up one more time for Dice, aka Panda. Vice, I did have a question for you though. I know you were saying that you're using that for like a video or a movie.
So is it like a background for the movie, or is it for an artist that wants to get on a movie sounding track? So I was just kind of confused of which way you were trying to go with it. So yeah, definitely let me know in the chat. Yeah, definitely, yo. 90s was a different era, man. Like everything was just different then, man. Everything was different. We had our baggy pants. You know what I'm saying? We looked cool. At least we thought we looked cool. And then, you know, everybody decided to do this skinny jean thing, which I still to this day don't understand. I refuse. I will not ever, you'll never ever see me in skinny jeans. First of all, if you weigh over 200 and something pounds, you shouldn't be wearing skinny jeans. I'm just going to put it like that. And I do. So like, why are you wearing skinny jeans? I have no idea. What is wrong with these people? The ones that kill me the most is the ones that have like the skinny jeans and they try to sag it. Like, what are you doing? Like, really, what are you trying to do here? It looks like they just took a dump in like the back of their pants and like the rest of the legs is all tight because it's, you know, skinny. Oh man, it's horrendous. Yeah. All right. Let's keep going, yo. Okay. Yeah. Denzel Curry. Your room is vibrating. Yeah, I could see that. The room's vibrating. Yeah, I could see Travis Scott on there for sure. Dangerous track. All good, yo. Like, it's just one of those things, like, you want to make sure that if you have other elements in there, you want to have everything kind of be able to be heard. And if it's a frequency taking over everything, then it's kind of hard for the listener to hear those other little things that's in there. Okay, I got you. Yeah, skinny jeans. All right, so next up we have Hootie Mac. Let's go.
All right, let's give it up for Who the Mac. All right. I don't know if you like rush this one, but like the drums is like really far down in the track. I would say, like I was telling, like I think I was telling Vice that I would just do like a drum bus and kind of like put like a clipper on there just so that the drums can punch through the mix itself. I don't know what it is about, you know, hard drums and punching through the mix that gets artists to jump on it, but I can definitely hear the rappability on the track. Like I could hear someone getting on there to spit some stuff on there. It would just need to be up to par to where like all the other tracks out there are. I don't know if you use reference tracks or not. I would highly suggest to do it. I've been preaching that since I pretty much started doing all this on my channel. Use reference tracks. So that way you can kind of judge where your sound is at and where the sound you want to be is at. And that'll make it a whole lot easier when you're actually doing your mixing, if you can kind of compare your track to something else. So you'll know if it's loud enough, you'll know if your drums is hitting as hard, you'll know if your like sound selection is where you want it to actually be. So definitely reference tracks is a great way to approach any kind of stuff, that anything you're actually doing, whether that be for artists, whether that be for TV and film, if you're doing commercial, whatever you're doing, like reference tracks will definitely help get you to where you want to be. So, but yeah, let's give it up one more time. Yeah, I mean, you know, I just think it's funny, you know, like I just, if you're going to wear skinny jeans, at least pull them up. That's all I got to say. I mean, you know, what's the point? I'm not built for them either, man. Said it sounded louder in your speaker. That's always a thing for me as well. Like you'll hear it in like your monitors and you'll be like, oh yeah, this sounds right. But it's like, I don't know if you ever made a beat, right? And you've been making beats all day. You go, you know, you make a beat and that's like your last beat of the night. And you're thinking this beat went so hard. And you wake up in the morning and you hear that beat and you're like, man, what was I doing? It's not hitting. It don't sound right. It sounds like totally different. That's like that same, you know, that same thing that happens. Leg hugging is a no-go. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that you didn't do any of that. Oh, Flash Gordon, what's good, yo? Thank you for joining, man. Thank you for coming through. All right. Oh yeah, car test is mandatory, yo. Car test is mandatory. Just making it even in. Yeah, but it's just mostly just the drums. Like you want to make your drums stand. Like that is like my most important thing. And the reason that is because I used to do beat battles like back in the day, and I used to always lose. My drums were like always like weak for some reason, like, and I couldn't get it at all. Like it was just like one of those things. I had to actually start to get a you know, different kits, and that's when, you know, where sound selection always comes into play. Like if you have really good sounds, then you don't really have to worry about mixing everything perfectly because the sound is already there. You just made to make it as loud as you need it in the track. So that's why I actually gave out the kit that I gave out, and I still use that kit. If you'll watch any of my videos, I'm still using my I'm still using my Smash kit when I'm making beats, because the drums in there are just, they're already hitting. I don't need to really do much to them, you know? Yeah. Yeah, right. Definitely good job. You got a side chain bus and the drum bus. And my speakers, it seems too loud. So lowered 808 and the kick. Yeah, I could see that. But yeah, just make sure, you know, just to get a I don't know what kind of monitors or how your like setup is, but it does factor in, you know, it could be air fatigue, because like if you're making stuff all day and kind of pushing yourself, you'll definitely get that air fatigue. That's why, you know, when clients give me their stuff to, you know, mix or master and stuff, I usually tell them it's going to take me a couple of days. You know, everybody wants things overnight or instantly. It doesn't work that way. Like you got to hit it with like a fresh pair of ears, so that when you're mixing it and you're actually putting it out there in the world, you kind of know what it sounds like. So yeah, don't worry about it, but we'll keep it going. All right, so next up we have Jason, still arranging. All right, let's go. Let's give it up for Jason, man. Coming through with our last track for the night. Very, very interesting mix you have there. I like the strings. The strings is super fire, yo. I even like the drum pattern that you actually have in there, but there's something that's kind of like muddying up the track. I don't know exactly what it is. I was trying to figure out if I could kind of hear what it is. It may be like the bass or the 808, but there's something in there that's kind of like muddying up the mix itself. And I think like the little vocals in the background, I don't know where the structure, I guess you say you're still arranging. So the structure of it would be, you know, you want to kind of probably have that for the hook and kind of drop out a lot of the other elements and have that in the background, whatever the person is saying for those vocal chops that you have in there. But yeah, I like the track. Very, very good sounds that you actually use in there.
Just, you know, the mixing would just need to come a little bit better on there, and you might have yourself a really good track, man. I don't know where you're going with it, if it's going to be like for artists, if it's just something you're going to release for like, you know, a beat tape, something like that. I don't know the direction that you're going with the track, but definitely good work. Let's give it one more time for Jason. Yeah, man. Everybody in here has actually been like getting so much better, man. That's what's up. Yeah, stay working, man. Yeah. All right. Over running notebook. Yeah, man. I try. Oh, that was you, Flash? Jason? All right, cool. That's what's up. Yes. Symphonic rock. See, yo, man, like charismatic. I don't know how you were thinking about these things. That's a really dope way to put it. Symphonic rock vibe. I would have never thought about that. Yeah, but I mean, y'all, I want to just make sure you guys know, understand, like a lot of the things in here that I said were panning. So make sure, you know, you're not completely like hard panning stuff. Kind of, you know, kind of center things and move things around to give them their own space, but don't like completely left field, right field your tracks. Use reference tracks. Very, very important. Reference tracks. It makes all the difference in the world. I know it sounds cheesy or whatever, but I promise you, if you keep using them, reference tracks, you'll hear the difference. Just make sure it's a good reference, like something that you believe is really, really dope, mixed very, very well, and sounds professional. So like, make sure you're using reference tracks. It helps out tremendously. What else did I say tonight? That was, and always, you know, always sound selection is very important. Make sure you guys are choosing some really good sounds. If you don't have good sounds, find them. They're out there, yo. I'm not like sponsored by any of these guys, but Cymatics usually has some really good sounds in there, and most of them are free. So just go in there and just download all their kits. All the free ones, just download it. I mean, you don't have anything to lose. You can go to Reddit. There's a whole bunch of people on Reddit who have kits. And there's some really, really good ones out there. I mean, if you want to pay for some, there's some out there as well for, you know, different producers. There's like J Cactus. He has some really good kits. Decap always has some really, really good drums. Sound Oracle is another one that many people don't actually know about, but Sound Oracle is the dude who used to make sounds for Timberland. So like a lot of the Timberland, like drum percussion loops and things like that you hear, Sound Oracle is the guy who actually made them. So he has some really good sounds as well. But there's stuff out there. I have my Smash kit, so if you haven't already, go download the Smash kit. It's free. Has drums, kicks and snares and hi-hats, and I think there's a couple of loops in there as well. So yeah, if you want to go further than that, I do have the Basics kit. It's actually out there as well. It's not as good as the Smash kit in my just personal opinion, and it's my kit, so I can talk about it if I want to. But it is out there, and you can add more of those to your arsenal if need be. Yeah, man. So yeah, it's been an interesting night. I hope you guys have gotten something out of all this stuff in here. And I'll probably be deleting all this stuff out of here. So we'll kind of rendezvous on it next week. I will be doing the live or the beat. I will be doing a sample flip this month. So Sunday, I'll probably be in here on live and just making the beats, or should I say the samples for the sample flip for the month of, we're in May already?
April showers bring May flowers, they say. So we're in May, yo. Yeah, y'all understand how fast time is actually moving. It's another month already. But yeah. So next week there might not be a live beat review. I'll probably push it back to the next week on a Monday right before the sample flip. I think that one went a lot better when we did it before the sample flip. It just felt more full when I did it that way. So I'll probably, next week, there probably won't be a live beat review. So I'm going to save it for that next sample flip. I'm only going to give you guys a week. No more 2 weeks for you guys. You guys know what you need to do. No more 2 weeks. I guess you can drop it in there. That's fine. You had them submit it for you? All right, that's what's up. All good, man. The strings was nice. Yeah. Oh, a lot of experimental genres. Yeah, man. What's too far panning? Like what percentage left and right do you go? Me, I would never go past like the halfway part. I would never go past half. And like I said, I was saying this earlier, and like the reason is because your ears are, you're here. Like your ears you can't hear from behind your ear. Like if you're looking at the knob, like, and you're doing your panning, right? And you go all the way down here to pan, all the way hard left, like it's past your ear. Like you can't, you can't really do that in like a real life situation. So like you want to make sure, it's just like when you're setting up your drums, right? So if you have your drums and you have your snare is on your left hand side, so you're gonna hear it. Most people pan their snare toward the side that they're gonna hear the snare on. If you're on the stage, your middle is your kick. Your kick is right here in the middle of your drum kit. So you have your snare kind of to the side, is slightly to the left. You have your hi-hat usually is slightly to the left. If you ever watch people, mix, the crash is usually toward the right because you got to hit the crash on the top right. So you'll kind of pan it a little bit to the right. I'm just using drums because it's easier to kind of, do drums. And you have your tums, your tums have a roll with them. So they'll kind of roll with, the direction of your panning. So that's how you can kind of gesture it, so, but you would never hear the snare won't be behind you. It will be in front of you. Right. So when you go and make sure you have it pan somewhere to, this kind of frequency. I don't know how else to explain it. I'm sorry. Lunch 77 kits, they're all free. Okay, see, yeah. I mean, yeah. I don't know who Lunch Kits is. I never heard of them or their stuff. Yeah, man. Use them. That's what they're there for. Just use them however you want to use them, man. That's all good with me. Yeah, BandLab does have a couple of kits in there. It's been about a month. Oh gosh, Leotis. Yes, he has some good ones too. I haven't heard of Mike Hector. I'm not sure who that is, but oh gosh has some nice ones too. And Stolen Drums. He's another one. He has some really dope. If you're into boom bap, Stolen Drums has some really, really dope kits as well. Yeah, sample flips coming up. Appreciate it, man. All right. See y'all. Peace out. Yeah, I like rock too, man. I might do another like guitar sample for this sample flip coming up. We shall see. So you don't know how to super chat? There's like a little like money thing at the bottom of the chat itself. And you basically hit on that little money thing and it'll say, hey, you want to do a super chat? And that's how you would do a super chat. If you don't want to do it that way, you can always hit me up on Cash App or PayPal, either one. Cash App is $XELOHH. And I want to say it's the same thing for PayPal, but that should be in the description of the video as well. So if you want to do it that way, it should be in the description to do it that way as well. Yeah, man, definitely keep bringing the heat, guys. That's a really good question. It'll probably start at 8. I'm gonna say 8 right now, but I'll definitely let you guys know once I do the samples and kind of make sure my schedule is up to par. Cardiac, yes, he has some. I actually have, I think 2 of his kits that I kind of based a lot of my other kits off of. Yeah, there we go. Cash App, PayPal's in the description. Appreciate it. You mess with a harmonica. See, now you're just trolling. All right, ladies and gents, I appreciate you guys for stopping by. I actually went over like crazy, but we had a good time. We talked about some of the beef stuff. We talked about mixing. So yeah. So until the next time, which will probably be on Sunday is when I'll probably go live again. And then the week after on that Monday, I don't even know what date that is, man. I'm just giving y'all, just telling y'all stuff. I don't even know what date is. Yeah, the 13th it looks like. So the 13th is when I will do the next beat review and the sample flip challenge. So yeah. All right. So all that to say, thank you guys for stopping by. And once again, it's your boy X.E.L.O. Till next time, people. Peace.